think we're getting to a tipping point, so to speak, when it comes to the way social media uses our information, uses our content, and bolsters their own narrative. I think that it is pushing some of us to the limit, and mainly when I say some of us, I mean primarily women. They're not having a good time, and they're not doing good by themselves. They are really struggling here, and there will always be men out there. And this is something I have said over and over again. There will always be men out there for these women. I mean, these women have men surrounding them every day, men that would be more than happy to be with them, give them attention, give them validation, give them everything that they need. But these aren't the men they want. These aren't the men they want. And then there is the delusion where these random women think that they can be just a woman walking down the street, and then all of a sudden all of these random men need to come to her aid and help her and make sure she is accommodated at all times. It's ridiculous.
So I just got off the subway and I'm carrying this big ass backpack and a picnic blanket and a book, right? Tell me why the hell there was one empty seat open, and you know who raced me to that seat? A man, a grown ass man raced me to that seat.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
You blew it.
Well, that's equal opportunities. That's equal opportunity. You wanted to be strong and independent, but not whenever you need the woman privilege, right? And this is the thing. Women don't even realize this privilege exists until it's taken away. That's how privileges work. If you're ever confused, a privilege only works when you have it and you actually become blind to it. You forget that it exists. This privilege is for you to take advantage of, for you to use in life. A lot of women have what's called now pretty privilege, where some of these women say amongst themselves that only pretty women get this type of privilege. Not necessarily. Like I said, there's a man out there for every type of woman, and a lot of these women get these privileges across the board. Okay, but what we're seeing now, and you've seen videos like this, I've seen videos like this on social media, where these men just don't care. They do not care what these women are doing. She can be with a child. She could have her hands full. She could be elderly. She could have disability. And these men are not removing themselves from a seat to help anyone else. They're not. They're being selfish because they've learned, a lot of men have learned, that doing this above and beyond for women or whoever doesn't get you anywhere. And in a lot of cases, it puts you in the negative, because you could even be attacked by these women. There are men that have helped women in the past, given them seats, helped them with their bags, maybe returned their wallet to them when they dropped it. And these women are screaming in these men's faces, accusing them of being attackers. If you know what I mean. I can't say the actual word, but you know what I mean. And they are basically putting these men in harm's way, because who knows who could be listening. And these, so a lot of these women, they could scream, and then all of a sudden you have this man being attacked, which has also happened plenty of times.
He's right. Do you know that?
If you're a guy and you don't hold the door open for a woman, you're a piece of shit. If you're
Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the up.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh my God. Well, I can tell you why this man did this to you, and this is because this is something I've made several videos on. I think women need to stop filming in the gym. I think everyone needs to stop filming in the gym. The gym is not a place for you to make your videos. The gym is not a place for you to make your thirst trap pics. The gym is not a place for you to film your behind the scenes OF page submissions. This isn't a film studio. Okay, this isn't Larry Flint's bedroom. All right, can we stop the filming in the gym? Okay, men and women. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never seen a man do it, but I've seen several women do it. I've seen a lot of online videos of women filming in gyms, getting in people's way. This has literally started several content creators' careers, where they're calling out these women in the gym, and that's how repetitive it's been. You know, people are becoming influencers for calling people out for filming in gym. It is all around just something everyone agrees with. You know, do not film in the gym. Do not film other people in the gym. Do not do any of the stuff that you've seen people do. I've seen women spend more time setting up their camera, their tripod, the lights and everything than they do on their set. So, I mean, that tells you something. Trying to be influencers, sure, I understand the grind, but the gym is not a place for you to film. I personally believe keep the cameras at home. If you want to do that stuff and film at home, maybe set you up a home gym, film at home. Nobody's going to walk in front of you. Nobody's going to bother you. If it's that important to you, then you will make space in your home so that you have complete control over the situation. When you're in a public place, you do not have control over the situation. These women get mad. They start to yell. They become confrontational. A lot of times they also make themselves become the victim in certain cases and completely ruin some men. And sure, you saw the woman that was secretly filming men, and she was doing, I don't know if she was doing like hip thrust, she was doing something, and the man wasn't even looking at her. The man was like just doing his reps. He was like looking forward, and she kept calling him feral and kept calling him like an attacker, and that she was like scared, and he was saying all this stuff, and this guy didn't even know she existed. And this clip went viral, and she got called out. She ended up deleting the clip. She retracted her statements, and for what? For attention? You know, a lot worse has happened to men because of women like this. And the fact that not only did you have no issue making a clip like this where you're filming a parking lot, you're walking out of the gym or whatever you're doing, I can almost 100% agree that you were in that gym also filming yourself doing your leg exercises, doing your butt exercises, and that camera was positioned perfectly on that tripod, pointed at the right angle, and men don't want to see that. Okay, men don't want to see that. It's unnecessary. Do it at home. Do it behind closed doors. That way you don't have anybody to complain to but yourself. Okay, that's where that belongs.
Wait for it. Here it comes. Almost there.
Women oftentimes now are saying that chivalry is dead. The truth of the matter is, I don't believe that chivalry is dead. I experience chivalry all the time. A smile, a pleasant attitude, a thank you. All of those things send off the signals for men to say, oh, here is a woman. I should help. I should do the gentlemanly thing. But when you walk around with an attitude, with a kink in your neck, when you walk around just visibly looking unpleasant, men don't offer themselves because, frankly, why would they open themselves to that type of energy? So for the women out here who feel like, you know what, where are the days of men holding the door open for women? They exist. I experience them all the time. Stop looking at the entire world and saying, all of you are the problem, and come about it a bit differently. Try smiling. Try being nice. Try saying thank you. Women don't go above and beyond for thankless men either. Let's just call it what it is. Be a decent person. Be a welcoming person. Be a nice, kind person. And you'll get that energy back.
Surely this is all for me. Me, I'm so important.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Wow, I don't know what to say. I absolutely do not know what to say. Here we have some of the most, probably one of the most delusional takes we've ever had on this channel. And I say that in pure honesty because telling a modern woman to smile, okay, to say thank you, are you delusional? These women are not going to be doing that. Okay, these modern women, they don't say thank you. Okay, what they do is they take from you, and then they say, oh, it's not enough, I need more. And then, well, once they suck you dry, you're basically fucked. That is what modern women will do. There's no apologies. There's no thank yous. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. There's not a smile either. The smile is never there. Okay, the smile is only there before the payment clears, and then once the payment clears, it's all negative for a man. I will say one thing, and look, I saved this clip for last because it's important. I think that this video is 100% correct. It is the women. It's the women that are the issue here. Men have been chivalrous for a very long time. They have been helping women, assisting them, trying to make their lives easier, trying to accommodate when and if at all possible, and have just been ridiculed, embarrassed, insulted, basically drugged for doing these things for women. They don't appreciate it, and they told us they don't want it. They don't want us to hold the doors open. They don't want us to help them with things into their car. They don't want us to assist them with any sort of manual labors. They want to do it their self because they're strong and they're independent, and that's perfectly fine. I am willing to accommodate these women. And if I find another video of them complaining about not getting out of their train or bus seat, well then, I'll probably make a comment on that video as well.